Every single one of us has been wondering, ever since Travis and Taylor went public with their relationship, how Travis Kelce was able to score a touchdown in this game of love. Now, please don't misunderstand me. On the contrary, Taylor is not completely out of the league. On the other hand, Travis and Taylor are complete opposites. What exactly led to the occurrence of this crossover in the first place? However, it would appear that Travis received some assistance. It is common knowledge that the families of both Taylor and Travis wished above all else for their children to be able to find employment. Now, for the juicy part, a member of their inner circle performed the song Cupid. So who might it possibly be? Travis divulged the details on the behind-the-scenes magic that contributed to the formation of his relationship with the pop sensation. The fact that the singer noticed Travis talking about his well-known bracelet theory was not a coincidence. Everything had been planned out. In the meantime, somebody on Taylor's end was making a concerted effort to encourage her to take notice of this hunk, while Travis was crying his eyes out since Taylor had failed to notice him. Kelce asserts that Swift was made aware of his public crush on her by a member of Swift's inner circle. There were unquestionably individuals that she knew who were aware of who I was and who were in her corner, and they said, "Yo." The football player shared his thoughts with the publication, asking, "Did you know he was coming? It was someone else who was playing Cupid." The involvement of the Cupid was not confined to the beginning of their story, which is another point to consider. During the time that Taylor and Travis were formally dating, the members of their families on both sides became love experts and began discussing their points of view in order to facilitate their relationship. To say the least, they were a huge success. There was a large number of persons who had roles to play in this. As a result of taking selfies in front of Travis's locker, even Swift's younger cousins unintentionally played the role of love ambassadors. According to Travis, she will probably hate me for saying this, but when she came to Arrowhead, they gave her the big locker room as a dressing room, and her little cousins were taking pictures in front of my locker. This information was provided by Travis while he was speaking to her. Doesn't it seem sneaky? In spite of the fact that everyone was playing matchmaker, the two of them had no trouble finding a suitable partner. When it came to this mischievous interference, even Taylor did not mind. As a matter of fact, she was overjoyed. It is possible that she did not even notice Travis on her own. However, once she did, she was able to comprehend the nature of the transaction. There was nothing that Travis lacked in terms of charm, elegance, and a decent reputation. The conclusion is that it was just a matter of time before Taylor would succumb to his allure. The rest, as they say, is history. In a hilarious turn of events, Taylor herself acknowledged to Travis about the pranks that her family has been doing. In her conversation with Travis, she explained how the Cupid in question was responsible for her reaching out to him and ultimately accepting his invitation to the game. All too happy to share with the rest of the world, Travis was overjoyed to do so. She briefed me on everything that was going on and explained how I was fortunate enough to get her to get in touch with me, he added. Now, Travis did not disclose the identity of this Cupid, nor did he confirm whether or not he was indeed a member of Taylor's family or merely an acquaintance of theirs. What exactly did it imply for the fans, then? In any case, there are rumors and a great deal of investigation. Fans embarked on a mission to discover the specific person who was responsible for bringing them together. There was a great deal of speculation. And then the two most likely suspects, Erin Andrews and Jason Sudeikis, appeared before the court. As a result, let's delve a little deeper and determine whether or not these rumors contain any foundation in reality. The fact that Erin Andrews has been encouraging Taylor to give Travis a shot is well knowledge. She went so far as to confess in front of the camera how much she wants the two of them to compete against each other. And she is more than happy to take full responsibility for the fact that the two of them worked out together. It appears that she was the one who organized them. While on the podcast, Andrews begged with Swift, "If you are looking for a guy, please try our friend Travis, he is fantastic." Travis is a fantastic guy. Taylor, this is one of them. Although I am aware that we are not the closest of friends, in fact, we are not even friends, I still consider you to be one. We encourage you to take us up on this offer and go out on a date with this guy. The moment the two began to develop a romantic relationship, Erin was overjoyed. In addition, she shared this footage from her show on her Instagram account, and Travis responded by saying, "I owe you a significant amount of money." Of course, that is not all. When Taylor went to the game, Erin also gave her a Red Chiefs jacket from her brand, where Erin did not anticipate that Taylor would wear the jacket, even though she provided it to her. Nevertheless, there she was, wearing the item as if she were the owner of it. In response to this, Erin expressed her delight by saying, "I sent her a Wear Team apparel jacket, and she wore it." Hoda and Savannah were informed by Andrews. She turned up with it, despite the fact that I had just sent it to her. You never know if people will actually wear it. Does this imply that Aaron is the Cupid that is being referred to? Be patient. At this time, we are also considering another candidate for this role. As a result of the fact that they are friends, Jason Sudeikis is a much more favorable candidate to play Cupid than Aaron is. How come? As a result of Aaron's own admission that she and Taylor did not have a cordial relationship, it is incomprehensible that Taylor would take the advice of a complete stranger. On the other hand, Jason has positive relationships with the two individuals, and as a result, it is quite probable that he would have tugged a few strings here and there throughout this time. Despite the fact that we do not have any concrete evidence at this time, Jason has been making comments here and there about how they are both ideal for each other. I don't blame her for wanting to hang out here more. I don't blame her for wanting to hang out with Travis, he stated. I don't blame her for whatever she wants to do. He's a good little guy. Additionally, Jason expressed his gratitude to Taylor for accompanying them to Kansas during her recent tour. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, he stated, "I was thankful to Taylor for just hanging out and coming to do 2 nights of shows here." He continued by saying, "I had no idea that by the time a few months had passed, she would become our adopted daughter. However, we are still unable to absolutely determine who Travis was referring to." The question also pertains to a great number of other aspects. However, there is one thing that is true: the fans and followers of Taylor and Travis did an equally amazing job of shipping the two together. The following tweet was sent out by one fan, which was completely accurate. "Just thinking about how the Swifties started the friendship bracelets thing on their own. It was because of this that Travis was able to catch Taylor's attention. If you think about it, we may be said to have played a game of Cupid here." In addition, it is fascinating to observe how their family acted as a guide for them when they were first beginning their relationship phase. There were also a great number of pieces of guidance that were given to Travis on how to make the most of this opportunity that he had been given with Taylor. According to Travis, "Everyone around me was telling me, 'Don't fuck this up,' and me sitting here saying, 'Yeah, I got it.'" Travis confessed that he was in a state of confusion. He was more than delighted to comply with the request. As a matter of fact, he has been proceeding with extreme caution throughout the Taylor situation. When he gets on Queen Taylor's wrong side, he is well aware of the consequences that follow. A full album is written about you, and it is released. As a result, he has been doing everything in his power to show respect for Taylor, and he has been saying things like, "Make sure I don't say anything that would push down Taylor. The fact that Travis is completely smitten with Taylor is not something that requires a genius to figure out." Let me tell you something, however, his fascination with her extends far beyond the surface features of their relationship. Although the rest of the world adores Taylor for her stunning appearance, her incredible song lyrics, or her powerful vocals, Travis is a huge fan of Taylor because of how much she has to offer in terms of her quick wit and profound personality. Apparently, he is most impressed with her self-assurance. He is overjoyed by the fact that he is able to pick up a lot of useful information from Taylor on a regular basis. There are many facets to her personality, and she possesses a great deal of character. On the other side, Taylor has not been very vocal about Travis for quite some time. The fact that Taylor only breaks her quiet in her songs, however, is a positive development because her track record indicates that this cannot be a good thing for Travis. At the moment, it appears that everything is proceeding in accordance with the plan. How long will this last? That is the question that needs to be answered. Do you have any idea who this Cupid Travis was referring to? Is it Jason, Aaron, or another individual? In the comments section below, please share your ideas. You should be sure to subscribe to me if you do not want to miss out on anything.